everyone, welcome back to AHGP. We don't appear to have chat on the screen. That is concerning. That may be to do with some of the settings that I've changed. But oh no, there it is. Pulse Potato with the yo. Hello everybody, welcome along to Stream Sunday. You'll see I've changed the background to this scene as well. We are gearing up to get AHGP back on track, and by back on track I mean literally, and we're aiming to score some points. So that's the goal of the stream. We need to score some points. What a race today, says Tate Buckley. Yes indeed, and the drama didn't stop, did it? It continued after the fact. George Russell disqualified for being underweight. It's absolutely devastating for him, and I feel really down for him. He'd driven such a good race. No one expected a one stop to be possible, and yet he made it so. It was just an incredible performance. I think if Lewis pulls that off or Verstappen pulls that off, then we're going, you know, that's the drive of a world champion. So let's call it what it is. It was the drive of a world champion. George Russell obviously isn't a world champion yet, potentially in the future, but he's got the skill set. He's got everything you need to be a world champion. He's literally just proven it with that on-track win in Spa. Obviously, it's been taken away. It's a team error. There's nothing George can do about that, but you know, he'll move on through the summer break, come back fighting in Zandvoort. Hey Justin, how you doing, mate? And for me, as a seasoned veteran of watching Formula One, this is a little bit of karma, a bit of justice, something that happened 16 years ago. So Lewis Hamilton, you've probably all seen it, you've all heard the story. So Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen fighting in the final laps. Hamilton dives around the inside, dives down the outside of the Ferrari with his McLaren, gets forced off the track at the bus stop chicane, has to give up the position, retakes the lead into La Source as the rain starts to fall. A crazy lap then ensues. Cars are spinning, cars are off the track. Raikkonen ends up in the wall. Hamilton goes on to take the win, but the stewards deemed that he hadn't given up the advantage of going off the track, cutting the final corner, so they slap him with a 25-second penalty, which almost cost him the World Championship. It didn't, but he never got that win back until today. So in that way, justice has been served. Lewis Hamilton wins the Belgian Grand Prix of 2024. Does mean that Mercedes haven't got the 1-2, which cost them Constructors' Championship points. But for Lewis, on a personal note, obviously delighted for him, 105 wins and counting. So, you know, he's won 2 of the last 3 races. I said to someone while I was watching the race, you know, once he got into the lead, Lewis, he just pulled out that gap to Leclerc. And I said to my mate, you know, when Lewis gets in with a sniff of a victory, he just enters God mode. He's just got this other level that very, very, very few drivers are able to reach. You know, Verstappen is probably in that category of drivers who can just sort of elevate themselves to do something better than what's possible, generically. Schumacher could do it, Senna could do it. There were other drivers who could do it sort of sporadically, but you know, these are the sort of the elite of the elite, that you give them an opportunity to win and they will take it with both hands and they will run away with it. Obviously, Lewis didn't win the race because no one saw a one-stop being possible. So in that sense, a little bit of justice, but obviously really, really disappointing for George Russell. He drove superbly. I don't think we should forget that. He did a phenomenal job. The fact that he was able to keep 2 faster cars behind towards the end of the race on a track where it was suggested as easy for overtaking, that's impressive. It was an interesting race though. Give me your race ratings in the chat. For me, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I thought genuinely it was an interesting and exciting race. It wasn't what I feared, which was Verstappen picking off a couple of mid-grid cars, arriving at the back of everybody else and just DRSing his way through. Now, there was a few issues with that for him. He the DRS zone was shorter this year, so obviously wasn't as powerful, but also there was a tailwind down the Kemmel Straight, which meant DRS was less effective. So yeah, it was in that sense it made it a much more interesting race, and overtakes had to be earned. You know, you had to have that pace advantage. You had to really work for it, as George Russell did on Sergio Perez. So yeah, what ratings have we got coming in? So Tate has given it an 8. Ben's given it a 7. Felt like Norris could have done better. Yeah, for sure he could. But then again, it goes back to that difficulty of overtaking you. It was a bit harder than people anticipated today. Justin's given it a 6.5 out of 10. Oh, well, that's a bit harsh. But Crispy Bacon gives it 8.5. Jermac gives it an 8. Yeah, I think it's a solid 8 out of 10. I did do a poll on the Discord for which race has been the best of the year so far. I put a few suggestions in there. Let's have a look at what everyone's been saying. Show me the results. So at the moment, the British Grand Prix is winning that. I mean, I probably could have put Austria on there. Although I didn't actually watch that race because I listened to it on the radio. Hey, Cheesy Galaxy. Hello to Luke Hart Gaming as well. He gives it a 7 out of 10. Tommy has suggested Hungary on the vote. So yeah, get into the Discord. If you're not in there, there's a link down below. Get in there in the general chat section and go and hit your vote. You've got an hour left to vote. But yeah, let's say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to Crispy Bacon. Hello to Justin Inikitis. Hello to Cheesy Galaxy. To Pulse Potato. To Germat. To Tate Buckley. Who else is here? I think I saw someone else knocking about. Tommy was here earlier, and so was Renz. Hello to them. And yeah, let's get this show on the road with AHGP then. And also, while you're there in the chat, do the usual thing of guess what Aaron's drinking. What do you think I'm drinking at the moment? Before we dive into the Canadian Grand Prix, I have, obviously we're off the back of Vesti crashing out in Monaco, so we need to put a new chassis on the car. We are manufacturing this new rear wing. Front wing. We're also manufacturing new side pods, and we can start designing some more bits and pieces here. I'm thinking, we need to design the suspension as well, manufacture the suspension as well. Hey, yes, you did, Crispy Bacon, and I am loving that you are here. Justin's going for squash. Germat's just gone for some kind of drink. I mean, that does cover all your bases, doesn't it? Let's go with an underfloor, and we are going to put all of our CFD hours into this. We want a massive underfloor. Tate Buckley is suggesting it's Coca-Cola. Do we want to put that many? Actually, do you know what? We're just going to leave a few wind tunnel hours spare. Let's go like that. We'll go all the 5s. So, drag reduction, we're going to minimize the weight. Going to go a bit faster down the straights. We're going to prioritize high speed and low speed. There we go. Happy with that. Can I include Declan Rice in the Chelsea past and present lineup? Probably not. Probably not. Nice cup of 1 milk, 2 sugars. Well, Crispy Bacon, we have a winner. It is a cup of tea. And not only is it a cup of tea, it's a cup of tea in an AHGP mug. Just got, a little plug for the store, which, again, link in the description, should you want to buy a mug. Cheers. Right, that's going to cost us $1 million with 3 engineers. Let's also design... should we bother doing something with... let's do a new rear... Let's do a front wing. Another front wing. should be a link in the description tape. And we want to maximise tyre preservation as well. 1.8 mil for a front wing. Okay, well, we're spending the cash here, but we also need to consider upgrading the factory, because then that will give us an extra slot to manufacture parts, which I think is really important. We'll see how we go. Let's get the next batch of upgrades on the car, and then maybe towards the end of the season we'll upgrade the factory, and then we can really accelerate development next year. Hey Callum, you got knocked out in Q2 of your league race, so you can watch the stream for a bit. Oh, excellent. Not excellent that you got knocked out in Q2, but excellent that you can tune in for a bit. Good luck in that race as well. Right, let's progress time towards the Canadian Grand Prix. We do want to do 3 races today, and one of them I believe is a sprint weekend in Spielberg. So we've got to crack on, I think, here at a bit of a pace. And what I will do as well during the Grand Prix, I'll do them as I would in a normal recording, because it just makes it a little bit easier to edit then. Right, affiliate driver progression, they're learning, good. Baruti is learning to corner better than he ever has before. He's getting smoother, he's more adaptable, and he's reacting faster. And Vesti is on the way to becoming the Danish Minister of Defence. Lovely stuff. Let's focus on reducing pit stop errors. There we go. Hey Optics, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. John Terry's not in FC24. Don't worry, he'll be there somewhere in his full kit. Simulate Spain and do Silverstone. No, we're gonna play them all. Right, we are missing car parts. We've got a front wing for both cars. Good news. Have we got the new suspension? Oh, we've designed 3 suspensions. Crazy. What else do we... Oh, powertrain. We'll leave that in. Mental note, change the power units after practice. Because we didn't do that last time. Of course, we got into Q2 in... Monaco for the first time, so we broke new ground. We're hoping that we can get there again today. It's a nice one out of 3 suspensions, smart. Yeah. It's not always easy to keep track of the things that we're doing while we're on stream. That's what I found. Should we go bold with Baruti and bank on 2 retirements? Let's. You can't believe the George Russell DSQ. Yeah, it's disappointing for him. And also, no worries about not being active in the streams. It's, you know, if you're on holiday, you're on holiday. There's no. It's not you have to sign up and you have to be here all the time. They're available to watch back. They're being edited down into videos, so you will always be able to catch the action. Don't you worry. Bro has more suspension than a Shakespeare novel. Don't you know? Also, real sponsors now. Real sponsors. I put the mod in, so oh wow, we're gonna have a wet race. That could be fun. Considering our weather centre's probably terrible. Right, let's just simulate the session. I did download the real sponsors mod, you're right. And then we'll just... Do you know what? We're just going to go with 2 simulated practices, and then we're going to put the setup calculator on. Where's the game? There's the game. Get the right windows opened. Okay, oh, we've got inters for practice. Interesting. Right, let's just manage the session. Hey, Mr. DR, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Which races did we do last stream? We did Monaco, and the 2 before that, Imola and Miami, I think. Right, setup. We need to clear that, so we need right, let's try this for Fred. Do 18 laps. Baruti needs more front wing. Or more oversteer he wants, actually. Cornering. Cool, let's try that. Fuel it up, send it on its way. The race director just told you it won't rain in Bahrain. Well, the only rain in Bahrain is in the name. I do need to sort out the placement of all the sponsors, and also when we come to renewing them, I'm going to pick ones that I want, because I don't really want Apple. I'm not an Apple guy. I have a Samsung phone. I have to use an iPhone for work, and I hate it. Oh, we needed to do this. I wish there was a times 32 button. Hey Joshua, have you heard of Fortnite? Who hasn't heard of Fortnite? I'm all good, Mr. DR. Thank you very much. If it was sign up, you'd have your hand ready to sign up fast, and you can say Max Verstappen. Oh, we're oh, I thought we were fighting a Ferrari there through the chicane. Rain has stopped. Interesting.
Yeah, copy.
Right, let's bring the cars in then, because it's going to dry up now. I think we're going to be decent on the setup, which is good. I've got an A22, I think it is, I've got. Do I like this game more than the last one? Yes, I do. The create a team function has really changed the game, I think. Figuratively and literally. It's just added that extra element of creativity and customization, which I think is really cool. Right, we've got great satisfaction on the setup. Let's bring it back in, see what else we can change. can have a little bit less, well, slightly better straight line speed. So we need to do that. Okay, that looks good to me for Baruti. Let's call Fred in as well. Thank you, Crispy Bacon. We are not far away with Fred here, are we? Let's try that and then... We need to get the traction up a bit more. Let's try that. You're practicing Spa and it's just pain. What's painful about it, Ben? I think I saw Justin say he was having some troubles. You're going to give drivers a second chance in your team for Crispy Bacon. I like that. Drivers that get dropped bring up young drivers. Absolutely. I like that concept. When did I start streaming? What, today? 7:15. Generally, I think I started doing it sort of start of the year. The bus stop is hard to get right. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. I find just that the flow through the middle sector, you need to trade off the downforce for the straights so you can overtake people, for actually having a good car in the middle sector. So it's tricky. I've got some decisions to make on my own setup. Just want to say we finished ahead of Max Verstappen in practice. Yeah, there's a sprint race with reverse championship order, so I'll be starting towards the back because I'm currently third in the championship. Honestly, those of you who haven't seen yesterday's race, you are in for a treat once I finish editing it because it's just bonkers. No worries, Joshua. Thanks for tuning in. Right, car parts. Let's put some fresh components in. Do we put a new ERS in today? What do you think? Yeah, I managed to get it all. So it's all there. All the footage is there. We're going to put a new ERS in for Baruti. We might as well do the same for Fred. Right, setup. We look fine on that. Yeah, we're good on that. Oh yeah, well, I've got a front row seat to that accident, don't you worry. First stream was the 14th of January 23. 23. Was it last year? Oh yeah, I did some on F1 Manager 22. That'll be just released whenever it's ready, and then it'll go on a Tuesday or a Thursday. Right, let's do a qualifying session. See if we can get into Q2 again. Oh, it was the Mexico City pre-watch along. Yeah, I was doing those watch alongs last year. Oh, we've got rain coming in 4 minutes. We are currently first and second. We're probably about to plummet down the order. And there we go, 17th.
Yeah, copy.
But we're ahead of Bottas, Albon, Gasly. Oh, Noeke's not last. Amazing. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we're going to get a... It's going to dry out again. So we can just let everybody else go. Well, Weather Centre said it was going to brighten up. Let's wait for everybody else to go. And then we will get a flying lap in. We need to find just over 1/10 of a second. Oh, we need to go. Because we're going to get rained on. 2 more minutes till rain. Oh, we're going to have horrendous amounts of traffic here. Oh, Baruti! Dude. Anyway, right. Fred, it's all on you, mate. Got a big white splodge on the side of our side pod because I haven't resized the apple. But it's fine. We're going to, hopefully, somewhere get a slipstream. Or we're just going to get blocked. Get out of the way, Verstappen. Is it a personal best? It is an improvement. We don't have a slipstream on the back straight though. I'm just going to call Baruti in because he's not improving. There's no point. Right, Fred. Can you get yourself out of Q1 for the second race in a row? No. We are 17th at best, but I think others will improve. No, they didn't. 17th. 17th and 21st. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, but it's given us the penalty. Great. What the flip is this? Yuki Tsunoda's got pole position. Are you for Lance Stroll's on the front row? Are you for real, game? He did a 19.6. Oh, he must have done a flying lap. Oh, it must have just got wetter and wetter. Unbelievable scenes. That's incredible. Yuki Tsunoda gets pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. Hey Tommy, how you doing, mate? All right, as I said before, I'm gonna do the race like I would a recording. So I won't look at chat as much. I'll focus on what's going on the track. Just makes it slightly easier to edit. That's the only reason. It's not because I don't like you. I like you very much. I know, what the hell. Lando won the championship in a close fight with Max Noska. Nice. Imagine if Tsunoda wins. Oh, hooray. Grid penalties. Okay, oh, it automatically suggests the rain, but huh? It's so early for inters, honestly. Let's have a look at the rain. Oh, wow. That's nuts. We'll just have to make this up as we go along, I think. Is it worth... Can we, with the hards, get there? No, you'd be super uncompetitive. Let's do this. take some fuel out because we'll recover it during the rain. Newsflash, we're the worst. You're not the worst fans. You are absolutely the best fans. Don't you worry. Don't you worry a jot. A driver you should revive and a young prodigy. I mean, a lot of people are picking Mick Schumacher as a driver to sort of revive the career of. Maybe Liam Lawson as the young prodigy. Alright, strategy time. Soft, medium, inter. The rain's coming quite late in the race, so let's see how we do. The weather centre, probably not the most accurate thing in the world, so we'll have to just make it up as we go along, I think, towards the end of the race. I've underfueled, because we'll recover that during the rain, but this is possibly a great chance to score some points. Let's go for it. Alright, it's a dry start, and yes, that is Yuki Tsunoda on pole position. Lance Stroll alongside him, 5 red lights. The lights are out, the race is on. We've been booted to the back of the grid because of a weird bug with the ERS replacement, but Vesti has already got himself up into 20th place, the giddy heights, as we crawl through turn 1, and then we lose the position because the magic inside line of F1 Manager. But here we go, round the outside of Zhou, who's on hard tyres. Can we make it stick? We don't want any damage. I think Vesti's going to make it. Go on, yes, there we go. Just get it in there, and we're through. Lovely stuff, good start. Verstappen's already got himself up into second, and now he leads. Ha! Oh dear, Baruti has destroyed his tyres. This is on lap 2. He'd actually already he'd just got ahead of Zhou, and then he got so scared, or so surprised that he wasn't last, he's just driven off the track. Vesti's up to 19th, he's flying. That's good news. But Baruti, we will probably have to bring you in pretty soon, actually. We've got another set of mediums we can stick him on, it'll be fine. Fuel gate, here we come, yes. Today could be the day. Oh, good shout. Say hello to everyone on YouTube as you're in the chat. Bro! What? This race isn't over. I think it might be over very quickly for Baruti, because he's very quickly going to find himself in the wall. Just, it's a terrible mistake. I'm just going to have to bring him in for mediums. On lap 4. He's going to be a lap down already. Vesti, on the other hand, is on. If you're in the chat, can you send a shark, please? Send a shark if you're in chat. Alright, good. I think we're back. Thank goodness for autosave. So we get to go through the restart again. Good sharks. We like the sharks. I'll just set everything up very quickly as we had it before. We want soft tyres for Baruti. Maybe Baruti won't wreck his tyres this time. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's underfuel the car. Okay, we can just try that again. We'll edit it out. Yeah, the PC crashed. It does that. Don't worry. But now at least I can pick up the stream from OBS and it won't have to be a brand new stream as it did before. So that's good. Right, we'll try this again. Okay, lights are coming on. Yuki Tsunoda is on pole position. Lance Stroll alongside him. How long can they hold Verstappen back? Probably not very long, but the lights are out. The race is on. Where are our boys? There they are at the back. But Vesti's got himself into 19th already by the look of it. Nice work from Fred Vesti. Big fan of that. And Baruti is looking to... Oh, he's been pushed wide by Zhou. He's lost momentum, but Fred has made his way up into the giddy heights of P19. Great start for us. Oh no, Albon's got ahead of him, so he's 20th again. That's sad, but anyway, we'll pick up the pace once DRS gets enabled. I'm sure we will be fine. Let's just drop our tyre usage down to aggressive. We don't want to lock up the tyres and ruin them, because that would be bad. But yeah, decent start. No, the PC crash won't be included. But good info for everybody else who's watching the video. Right, battery's empty, but we are ahead of Alex Albon. Let's have a look and see how we did it. Into the chicane in the middle sector. Fred with the dive bomb. Look at that. And then he's going to make it stick on the run to the hairpin. So we're just behind Pierre Gasly. Obviously, hero of the channel. World champion with us on F1 Manager 23. So we're ahead of Pierre Gasly. Look at that. And Baruti is making progress as well. He's passed Zhou Guanyu. Let's have a look at this. This is going to be on the brakes into the chicane. Look at this. Oh, DRS. See you later. See you later. Oh, yellow flags. Who's gone off? Magnussen and Alonso have murdered each other. Oh, are we going to get the replay? No. It's all happening. It's all happening. In the opening, oh, Magnussen, that was never an overtake. And he's just taken Alonso out. Tsunoda is still winning. Piastri is now second. And we are 16th. I think we need to finish 12th to be ahead of Sauber, but 16th will do. That's a career best for us. We're 15th. We are 15th position. Fred Vesti moving ahead of Logan Sargent. These upgrades are working. They are so working. It's amazing. He showed what we could have had in... Oh, I thought that was us making an overtake. We could get 13th here. We've just passed Bottas. We're actually racing other teams legitimately for position. Baruti's here to play as well. He's not just running around at the back. Baruti is smashing it. Okay, well, it does help that we're under-fueled, but we'll recover that later. Oscar Piastri leads the race. Sonoda's back down to 4th. This is incredible. Are we going round Ocon? Oh my god. We're going to be 13th. Oh my gosh. DRS. Bye, Ocon. Bye, Ocon. See you later, son. Bye. We'll get a second dose of DRS as well. Oh, we are on an absolute charge. Come on. This is fantastic. Can we catch Hulkenberg? Probably not, but it's fine. Baruti, just keep it all together, mate. Don't worry. You've got behind you Fernando Alonso, double world champion, 32-time race winner. And ahead of you, you've got Alex Albon and Pierre Gasly, Red Bull rejects. And they're fighting each other, so he could have them. Vesti's 13th! I know, we already knew who's 13th, didn't we? I'll stop overreacting now. Okay, 11 laps into this race. We're still ahead of Ocon and Bottas. We've had a bit of a to and fro with them. But the car ahead of us is George Russell. Now, important to note that this is being recorded just hours after the Belgian Grand Prix that he won on track and was then disqualified from a few hours later. So we're not going to get anywhere near him, but we are going to be, hopefully, the best of the worst, because this bottom group here is just all the slow teams, and Vesti just getting outmaneuvered there by Ocon, which is disappointing, but we're doing a really good job. Yeah, a late red flag would be fantastic. Be very, very helpful for us. As long as we don't cause it, that's fine. Right, I've decided to bring both our drivers in a little bit early, just so we can get a little bit of extra time on the mediums, because they look like they'll be a decent tyre. A few drivers have already come in, so Bottas, Gasly. No, Gasly started on hard, so Bottas has already pitted, Sargent's already pitted. They've already come out ahead of Baruti, who's just dropped his pace a bit, which is a shame. But Fred is well in the hunt here for a respectable midfield finish. He's into the pit lane now. And let's hope for a good stop. The pit crew are very steadily coming out into the... No, slow stop on the front left. And they've left the wheels behind as normal. But we'll exit P19 actually. Can we... Don't lose the place to Sargent. We've lost it. Oh, we're round the outside. Go on, Fred. He loves ascend. Baruti gets the 2.7 stop and is lapped. He's also a lap down now. Good, good, good. They walked like lazy dummies. They did indeed. Alright, we've just got ourselves ahead of Alex Albon. Let's see how Fred Vesti did it. We're in the helmet of the Dane and we're blasting by the Williams, which is on soft tyres, so he's going to have to babysit those to the rain. That's the thing we need to look for next, is the rain. When is the rain going to come? Albon going back ahead of us. Might be worth us actually just following. We've got very low confidence, which is not helpful. Just go low overtake aggression and then following the Williams. When does the rain look like it's going to come? Come later. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on things. Might just move this forward to when we think the rain's going to arrive. Right, lap 35, we've fallen away from Albon and Gasly 5.5 seconds. What really frustrates me is the low driver confidence. We just can't rebuild it because we're constantly losing confidence from being overtaken, and then we give up lapped positions and we just fall off the pace. It's horrendous. So we're now 19th and 22nd. Although Baruti's 1.6, well, 1.7 now off of Zhou. What tyres is Zhou on? He's on softs, so we could catch the Sauber in the next few laps perhaps, although we did just dump a load of battery to close up a bit. Fred has Magnussen 15 seconds, best part of 15 seconds behind, so we're relatively comfortable there, but we are dropping well back from Albon. Sargent's picked up a mechanical fault, so maybe he will DNF and give us a position.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright, we have a rain a-falling in Montreal. How quickly is this going to affect the track? Optimal pit stop lap, let's ignore that. It's going to be quite quick, it's going to be quite heavy quite quickly, so let's get in for some intermediates. Baruti can come in as well. I think he will be in this lap. We missed that with Fred because he was just coming through the chicane as we cut to it. So he's got to do most of the lap as it's raining. We have closed up to Gasly a bit though, which is good. Everyone's going to have to wait for us to go past. That was Bottas coming out well in front. 3 second stop and we are ahead of Sargent. Track now damp. Will it get to full wets? It might get to full wets. Let's see. But unfortunately in the rain, don't really seem to get much overtaking. Hopefully now it will help us recover all of our fuel. Get the sharks in the chat because this is great weather for sharks. Right, lap 50 for us. Nothing has happened. Chat will be able to tell you that. We've pulled out a 2.5 second lead on Sargent, and we are now 3 seconds adrift of Albon. It's possibly going to go to full wets, although that's debatable. It's just starting to rain a bit heavier. We may need to save a bit more fuel unless chat feels like we can do a fuel gate and run out of fuel deliberately with Baruti Nweke and cause a safety car. That could be a game changer for us. If we can do that, then we could maybe have the right tyres at the end of the race. But chat's going to help me decide that. Thoughts on that in the chat, please. Fuel gate. Justin's here for it. Oh, Sargent with the lockup, and he's fallen back from us. That's good news. Right, I think we need to commit. We need to commit now if we're going to do fuel gate or not. What do we think, chat? We want fuel gate. Right, we're turning it up with Baruti. Right, we're getting the fuel delta warning. It's probably going to be quite late. Albon's got a mechanical fault. We are 18th with Vesti, so we're doing all right. Oh, there's been a crash. Is it Gasly and Albon? Oh, it is. Oh, hardly a crash worth the name. Oh, where's he going? That was weird. Right, they're still side by side. Are we close enough to catch them? We are 8.5 seconds back. But if Baruti runs out of fuel, we won't be. Right, 3 laps to go. I don't think Baruti's going to run out of fuel in time. So we're just going to stop that. We're going to pick up P18, although Magnussen is going to have something to say about it. Yes, keep reminding me about the Logan Sargent emoji. I will find something the Logan Sargent emoji related. Right, we are on lap 66. The leaders are on lap 69. Hang on, was that... No! Kevin, stop it! Go away. Thank you. Come on, Fred, we don't want to... Look, we need to be the top Dane today. Come on. Where are the leaders? Just about to start the final lap, so we've got this one and one more to do. Magnussen's got damage and he's still catching us. No! Go away, Magnussen! We don't want you ahead of us. Right, final lap. We're going to attack on the tyres, we're going to deploy the battery. Oh no, not now. Actually, we're going to harvest some into here, so we've got loads to use. Oh no, we should be fine on fuel because we're laps down. So deploy and attack. We should be fine. Verstappen has won in a Red Bull 1-2. I haven't nerfed Perez yet. I haven't gone that far yet. Can we catch Gasly for the last lap? Don't think we're going to be quite close enough to pass him, unfortunately. But 18th place. It could have been a bit better, but we'll take that. I mean, yeah, not our best race, but it'll do. At least we didn't crash this time. The pace is better though. We were in that group the whole way through. It's just if we don't lose confidence, we'll be fine. Sergio Perez actually doing a good job for Red Bull today. In the game, not in real life. It's almost a Noah's Ark top 10. Yeah, not good looking for us. We are 11th out of 11. We didn't even get a top 10 in the pit stops. Yeah, we didn't crash, but the PC did. 20th or higher, we got it with Fred. Lovely stuff. Hey Louis, how you doing, mate? Good job yesterday in CRL. Right, to Barcelona. Reduced deadline on the underfloor. Yes, please. Are we going to have more new parts? Oh, we've actually got side pods available. Let's manufacture one of those suspensions that we had before. That are just waiting around. There's a piece of paper with a design on it that no one's bothered to pick up and put in the manufacturing. So Toby is leading the race. Toby's leading the way, and then it's Pulse Ollie, then me, then Mushond. I think you're 5th, Justin. In fact, I can get it up for you and show you. Well, I can read it to you. Yeah, so Justin, you're 5th. Louis is 9th. Elite Silver, who's normally here, is 10th. Ben is 13th. Jermat is 12th. Yeah, they're all the people that are in the chat, I believe. To sponsor plan, right? Autofill my activities and give me the $1.8 million, please. Cool. We'll just autofill, confirm. Lovely. Right, we've got, I believe, new side pods that can go on both cars. Right, we are upgrading. Rear wing is on both cars. Front wing is too. The chassis is on both cars. We've got 2 underfloors ready. Is that what is being manufactured at the moment? No, it's the side pods and the suspension. So we've only got 2 underfloor available. Frustratingly, have we got? Oh yeah, Fred can have the new suspension, which is all kinds of better. Fantastic. Right, let's mark all of the inbox as red. Everybody is sad, unhappy with car performance, other staff, and facilities. So we need to upgrade the facilities. Fred's happy with his qualifying in performance and his performance versus his teammate. Well, that's not sure. He's unhappy with his results in Monaco. That was your fault, Fred. That was your fault. What's Baruti sad about? Everything. He's happy with the results recently. Good. He's unhappy with the contract salary. I mean, we did use the editor to drop it, but it makes it more realistic. So, yep. I don't like that it doesn't give the generated drivers a nationality. It really should do that. How far are you off me? What on Spa pace? I haven't done anything on. Have I done anything on time trial? Let me know if I've done a time trial time around Spa. Let's put the old powertrain in. Set some targets. Right, shall we go for 18th? Or should we just stick? Let's just stick to 20th and 21st. Which F1 drivers should represent their country? An F1 Olympics. Sorry, Crispy Bacon. Obviously, Great Britain would be well, your sport for choice. You'd have Lewis Hamilton. wouldn't have me in the GB team. I'd have Lewis and Lando. France, you'd have Ocon and Gasly, obviously. Or are we just talking sort of all-timers? Right, let's Reduce the power. Should do a vid on it. That would be quite a fun video. I think we'd have to record that in Gasly and Porsche. Nice. I think we could record that as a chat thing. Don't need a civil war. Germat for Hungary. Agreed. Let's simulate practice. We've got another wet race coming up actually. Right, we need to get the setup calculator out. We'll do a quick practice and then we'll go to qualifying. Right, off you go, chaps. In the editor, I did change Baruti's car number, so it is now 82. Which I don't think we can see. Oh, yeah, you can. There it is. So instead of 35, which just isn't a number for him, he's now got 82. What have we got going on here? Oh, the powertrain issue. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I need my daily Hungarian lesson. Denmark is self-explanatory. It would be Magnussen and well, no, it'd be Vesti and Tom Christensen. I think he was Danish. I'm assuming he's Danish from his surname. Yeah, Gemma, give me my daily Hungarian lesson, please. No, we didn't get full feedback from Baruti. That's annoying. What tyres did we go out on? Mediums. That's fine. Christian Lundgaard. Yeah, good shout. We are... Just need a little bit of extra information, please, chaps. Off you go again. Great setup satisfaction, that's good.
Much better now.
Glad to hear it's much better. Right, we probably... What do we do here? Probably go... Let's do that. Let's try that. See what happens. We We should always do trivia streams. I did think about doing like a quiz sort of stream, but that's something. I mean, I could put that together at some point. We could have a big quiz. Right, we need to. Let's try that and then do that. I mean, we're not going to get much more optimal for Baruti. Your ball knowledge is goated. Who went slowly to win the championship? That I'm going to guess that's Jackie Stewart. Unless you're talking about Timo Glock. Baruti as Hamilton y Lego F1 as Pilotak. Is that Hamilton? Is that... Oh, Baruti. Dude. Timo Glock. Ask you football questions. Oh, wow. So when in the 2010 World Cup, I don't know how old you are, Crispy Bacon, but 2010 World Cup, England lost to Germany 4-1. Who scored England's goal? You were born in 2011. Okay. Let's see. Let's test your knowledge. Have you done your research? Oh, mechanical fault for Baruti. We need to bring you to the pit lane then, mate. Gonna be a shot in the dark. It wasn't Wayne Rooney. Wasn't Rooney. I'll give you a hint, it was a defender. Nor was it John Terry. This player is he is ex-Arsenal, I believe, because he came through their academy. It wasn't Rio Ferdinand. Let me know if you give up. Wasn't Sol Campbell because it was just been disallowed. Right, Fred set up 85%. Good stuff. Oh, we probably need to go that way with the traction. Matthew Upson is indeed. It was so random. Yes, it was. I didn't actually watch the game because I was working, so I missed the whole thing. But yes, Matthew Upson is correct. When were you born? I was born in 1993. So yes, that makes me an old git. I'll be 32 in January. Right, qualifying time in Spain. Let's just go straight out. Alonso's come to join us. He's going to be going substantially faster than we can. Yeah, 1.5 seconds. This is going to be a painful race, I think. Well, Vesti's actually got himself ahead of Bottas. That's surprising and impressive. Oh, what date in German? What date in January, German? Right, so we are in the drop zone, but if we follow this lot out, we might be able to get some, well, I doubt we'll get some sort of tow, but we can try our best. If we can find half a second, we might get ourselves out of Q1. Let's follow Fred's lap, see if he can achieve it. Is he getting a slipstream? Not really. He's not really dishing one out either to Baruti, sadly. Not an improvement in the first sector though. That's concerning. What about the middle sector? Anything better? No. Ah, this is going to be a waste of tyres. Baruti's improving though. If he can find 310s, he might beat Zhou. Right, Vesti across the line. Stays 18th. Baruti's beaten Vesti. Dude.
Copy.
What's the gap? It's 23 thousandths of a second, but still, good effort from Baruti. Who was the person to win Chelsea their Champions League? Well, there's been two people. Didier Drogba and Kai Havertz. Have we beaten Sargent? We have beaten Sargent in qualifying. Oh, it's Kai Havertz then. A slightly more normal qualifying session today. Yuki Tsunoda not on pole position. Nice, a bit grey in Spain, isn't it? Moderate rain. Oh, enters the entire way. This is going to be a disgusting race. I wonder, could we do it just on a one stop? No. Oh, this is going to be an awful race. So we might as well do 3 sets of sort of 22. It suggested a 4 stop for Baruti. All of it on attack, or aggressive even. Yeah, that's quicker, because of course it is. Right, I think, because it's going to rain the entire race, we just underfuel Baruti hugely. Just underfuel him. If he stops and calls a safety car with about 10 laps to go, fine. We might have a fuel gate situation here, but we're going to lighten the load because you recover so much fuel in the rain. It'll help us in the early stages, hopefully, get up the order a little bit. We'll go 6 laps under with Vesti. If we end up at the back, we'll just save fuel and finish the race. It doesn't matter. But it's going to be wet the entire way, so let's just give it a go, I suppose. This could be you know, this could be the shortest Spanish Grand Prix you've ever seen, or, you know, this could be carnage. You might see the Austrian Grand Prix after this in the video. We'll see. Let's do a motor race. Okay, here come the lights. The rain in Spain is on us. The lights are out, the race is on. Let's follow Berruti. Starting ahead of Vesti. He's already behind Vesti. Vesti is flying. He's up to 19th already. Bro's on a charge. We've flown up to 18th. This is an excellent start from Fred Vesti. Go on, get round the outside of him. It's not going to happen, so we'll have to settle for P19 for now. There's going to be no DRS in this entire race, which is going to be dreadful. Berruti is battling it out with Sargent for the wooden spoon. Track now damp. We already knew it was damp. It's getting wetter out here. Okay. Tyres are getting hot. We don't want them getting too hot. We've made 2 overtakes. Berruti's just overtaken Bottas, and we're about to see, well, we just saw the end of it, Vesti overtaking Gasly. That's nice from Berruti. No DRS assistance. Give us the Vesti overtake on Joe. It was on Joe, sorry, not Gasly. Sending it down the inside. Look at that. Get in. Come on. Further progress. Joe has run wide. He's trying to. Oh, he's under pressure from Berruti. He's gone off and lost. Oh, Sargent is very polite there. After you, sir. On you come again. Let's check in with Fred. We're 4 laps in and we've moved up 3 places. We're chasing the Alpines. This light fuel strategy is working. I think this episode will be called Fuelgate, Germat. If he runs out of fuel, which he will, like way before the end, then this one will be called Fuelgate. You got an ad. Yeah, they do roll through. They're set to conservative, but they just top up the piggy bank. Right, we are right behind Pierre Gasly. Berruti's joined the pack, actually. We're doing very well. We've got no fuel, but we're doing well. So we are on the back of this train that's headed by Ocon and Gasly. Vesti's actually having a look at a possible overtake here. Let's put our boys in top-up mode. Just juice up the battery. Is Fred going to go for it? He doesn't feel like it. No overtakes yet. Right, we've got a bit more battery to use, so I'm going to deploy said battery and see if we can close up to Gasly. No DRS, of course. but we are not that much closer. Oh, the raindrop on the camera. Nice addition, Frontier. Look at that. Just sliding down the screen. We are closing in on the Alpines. Lovely stuff. Baruti's lost a position to Bottas, but he's chasing him down. Go Baruti. Go Fred. Can we? Let's drive in clean air. See if we can make the move. ERS deploying. And here comes Fred Vesti. Go on, son. Yeah! 17th. Fantastic. Let's see that off board. Oh, we're still on board. Bye, Gasly. Thanks very much. Hey George, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Everyone say hello to YouTube as well, so you make sure you get yourself in the video. Ocon has stopped early. That's interesting. We've actually got high confidence. And Baruti is ahead of Bottas again. We're flying. We're absolutely flying. The other team's killing. Oh my god. Look at the tyre wear. Like, some teams are absolutely tearing their tyres apart. We need to make it to lap 22. Let's go light on the tyres for Baruti. Just see if we can look after them a little bit more. Just a little bit of conservation on the tyres and we'll be A-OK. Baruti Nweke has just overtaken Lewis Hamilton. Look at that. Merc in the mud. We've just overtaken Lewis Hamilton. Unbelievable scenes. Hey Callum, how you doing, mate? Hamilton's back in front. It was fun while it lasted.
Sorry.
Right, Baruti definitely needs to come in for fresh inters, so let's bring him in. Fred, I think if we leave him out one more lap, and then we'll bring him in. But what I worry is that everybody else is going to undercut us, just like Sargent and Bottas have. So Vesti pits from 12th. By the way, Lance Stroll is second at the moment. Right, we need a good stop here, please. Can we have a good stop? No, we can't. Why can't we have nice things? 7.6 second stop. Disgusting. And we've lost out to Gasly. Right, so we need to deploy some battery. Let's get... Oh, we've got yellows. Ricciardo with a mechanical fault. Let's get the tyres up to temperature, deploy the battery, close in on Hülkenberg and Gasly, who are chewing through their tyres. I'm sorry to hear that, Callum. That is a shame. People shouldn't do that when they jump onto league race. If you commit to a league race, race fairly. Don't be an idiot about it. Right, let's see if we can close in on Gasly. We are doing that. We've already... Oh, so it's Hülkenberg. Can we overtake Hülkenberg? Dropping back a bit at the moment, that's fine. Just look after our tyres. Tyre preservation is king in this race. Just got Baruti past Sargent. Here we go, out the final corner, better drive. Ah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Oh, Fred. I was just monitoring the tyre temperatures and I saw the percentage of wear just tumble down. He's not doing anything at all, he's just spun. Dude. Oh. I said earlier in the save that Fred would be good and then he'd make a mistake and it would be really costly for us, and that is. And now we're just fighting Sargent. Killed his tyres. Damn. Track's now dry. It's going to get wetter though. Oh, it's now damp again. DRS unenabled. Right, let's take advantage of Bottas being lapped here. Get right on his tail. Here we go. Come on, Fred. Send it to the inside. No. Got to move to the inside, dude. We're about to give up another place here. There we go. So now we need to get past... Oh, hello. Hello. Go for it. Oh, no. Could have gone for it there. Really could have gone for it. Here? No, there's now just a whole train of lead cars coming through, which goes up to science. So now we need to go for it. Oh, he's still on driving clean air. That's why. Come on, Baruti, get yourself past Sargent. Right, I'm sure we'll get Bottas in a moment. Let's top up the battery while we're here. Now we've had an accident.
Yeah, all good.
Is it Bottas we've had a collision with? It is indeed. What's he doing? We're up the inside. Hello? Just a little bit of contact. No damage. Fine. Bottas has damage. No, he doesn't. Although he's only just ahead of us, so we've not lost much to him. But we are just fighting over 18th. We better not get a penalty here. Thank you. Wasn't our fault. Yeah, using a mouse on this game is much easier, although my hand is hurting. I've been working away on the computer most of the day. I did an article for Inside F2 today because I interviewed, well, I say interviewed, I was part of the press conference for F2 this morning, so I spoke to Isaac Hadjar, did a little article about him. Let's deploy that battery that we've saved up with both drivers. Noeke up into 21st, nice. Right, we're back on Bottas. Arcon's got a mechanical. That could be useful. Come on, Fred. Down the inside? No, he's just not feeling it. Let's harvest the battery. build it back up again. We need to deploy it in the final sector. It's like here, because then we'll just drive past him. Although, we might do it as we get the fuel warning. Ah, come on, man. Oh, we've got through. We're through. Come on. Oh, he had to give up the place to stroll, and we've absolutely mugged him. Beautiful. That is how you gain a place as a back marker. Well done, Fred Vesti. The driver lineups, let me go through them. Hamilton, Norris, Gasly, Pourchaire, Alonso, Sainz, Vettel, Hulkenberg, Giovinazzi and Antonelli. Have we got any other Italians? Don't think so. Leclerc. Vesti and Magnussen. Enzo and Felipe Drugovich. Nice. Sargent and Crawford. Good. Bottas, Raikkonen. I feel like there's another Finnish driver knocking around somewhere. Piastri, Ricciardo, yeah, for Australia. Latifi, Stroll, God. Perez and Award, yes. Pato Award. Tsunoda, Iwasa, I like that. Verstappen for sure. Aaron and Vix. Lawson and Hartley. Nice, like them. Oh, the mod that we've got on, Callum, is the real sponsors. So if I pause it here, as you can see, we've got some real sponsors. That's an Apple. Not just a white splodge, don't worry. Oh, we put 4 seconds on Bottas, because he's been lapped. Oh, Hulkenberg's got a puncture. This is crucial for us. And pop, there it goes. That means he's in, and Vesti is now 15th because others are having to pit. And so what we might see towards the end of this race is others being sort of held back by the amount they can push on the tyre. And we might be able to catch them because we can push a bit more on it. Is the car still a tractor? Less so. Less so. Okay, both drivers are coming in. That's Ocon, who's already stopped, who's behind us. Excuse me. And then we will have the freshest tyres of anybody. Well, Verstappen, Stroll, Alonso are in as well. We're double stacking. And it's a better stop, 2.6. Can we put it off again? 2.8. That'll do. That'll do nicely indeed. So let's deploy some battery. And hopefully we'll be okay. We're going to get a safety car at some point because Baruti's going to need, well, he needs to save fuel like crazy now. But we will get a safety car at some point, and then Vesti can get in for fresh tyres, and hopefully we can maybe mug a few people along the way. Yes, I would very much look forward to that video. Thank you, Crispy Bacon. And that's not a joke. Chelsea are mid-table Mandams. Don't worry about that. We might be even more so. We might even be relegation guys. because we signed players from championship clubs and picked their managers as well. Oh, Fred! Why? Verstappen's not that scary. You don't have to spin out of his way. Honestly. Oh, nice stop and start again. That was good. Tyre's not too wrecked. Oh, we've got a safety car because Carlos Sainz has stopped. Okay, so Sainz has retired. What's happened to him? He's just barbecuing. He's just barbecuing. So we need to. Everyone's going to come in for fresh tyres, so let's do that. I don't think we're going to be able to do the fuel gate now because this safety car is going to mean we save all the fuel. We'll just push after this safety car, see what happens. Right, Baruti. Oh, we forgot to bring him in. Oh well. What's the weather saying? It's just going to get wetter still. Apparently the track is dry. So wow, a lot of people haven't put. Some people haven't put any new tyres on. Barutti's getting a nosebleed in 17th. Bro, can still push under safety car. Let's. Track now damp. Yeah, but we're still saving the fuel and our engine temperature is going through the roof. Lapped cars may now overtake, so it's just going to take forever. Safety car ending. Oh, well, we're going to be absolutely miles behind. Yeah. Wow. We're going to need this other safety car then, aren't we? 10 laps to go. Let's go with Fred. Alright, well, the safety car has ended, and half the field are... Wow, that didn't work out at all, did it? Because Alonso is the first driver who's unlapped themselves. We're still a lap down. Let engine go kaboom. Right, so we're trying to catch Bottas. Sargent's just passed Baruti. Sad times. But he's fighting back. We can push on the tyres. Gasly's got a mechanical fault. Some of these might break down before the end of the race. So we could still yet benefit from it. 3.5, well, 2 seconds. Needs to make up his mind. Is it 3 or is it 2 seconds that we're behind Bottas? It doesn't know. Right, Baruti has overtaken Gasly. Vesti is about to do the same. Bottas has moved forward as well because Gasly's had a lockup. So, what's that in front of us? That is a Williams. Is that that's Albon. He's just lapping people. Oh, Fred! Honestly. He was right behind him and then wallop. That's another front wing in the bin. I don't believe this. Crash involving multiple cars. Yeah. I agree, Pierre. I agree. Oh, thanks, Crispy Bacon. I will keep up the good work indeed. Have we got front wings? VSC starting, so we might as well save the fuel. We're not going to get to do fuel gate today, everybody in the chat. Gasly is retired. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll receive the time penalty, so we'll serve that so we don't get a grid drop. Did we serve it? No, it didn't let us serve it. No, we need to serve this penalty.
Okay, copy.
Because I don't want a grid drop at the next race. We might as well serve it now. Final lap, we're just going to crawl round on softs. Baruti's going to get a career best 18th here. If he finishes the race. It's Bottas we're trying to catch. I mean, no, we're not catching. So, what a disaster that was in the end. Oh, Baruti has retired. He has run out of fuel. Oh well. So he doesn't get the career best finish. I know he does because 19th. Wow. That just sums it up, doesn't it? I love how we had such an absolute mess of a race. We still achieved our targets. Excellent. Right. Austria's the next race, but we're going to do that on the next stream. But good news, we don't have to wait till Friday. I'm going to do a stream between now and Friday to do Austria and Silverstone. So we will return with AHGP and hopefully we will get some points. It's just because it's a sprint weekend, it's just a bit too late to do all of that because they're going to be quite time consuming, I think, the sprint weekends. So we'll do that on the next stream. But thank you everybody for being here. I loved having you in the chat as always. We can still name the episode Fuelgate. We could. Now I've got a few bits and pieces to do, Crispy Bacon. Apologies. I do need to end the stream now. But thank you for being here. Appreciate it so much. Tomorrow we've got episode 2 of AHGP as a video coming out. I think episode 3 is already ready for members. So if you're a member, enjoy the early access. Episode 4 will be coming probably tomorrow. If you're not a member, you can always join. There's 3 tiers. There's rookie, race winner, and world champion. So it's totally up to you. But amazing. Give the stream a like. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, I'll see you in a video very, very soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a good week. I'll see you probably Wednesday for the stream, or maybe Tuesday. I'll let you know. But yeah, I'll see you in the week. And yeah, you're the best fans. Bye for now.